Hi, today is December 13th, 2023, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1985 for the year, Andre Braugher. Andre Braugher was incredible, one of the very greatest ever, and I was shocked to learn of his passing. I'm not always shocked when people younger than I am die, but when I close my eyes and think of Andre Braugher, I see a man so full of life. Some people have a spark that lights up everything and everyone around them. I felt it when I saw him as Henry V in the park in 1996. By that time, he had already blown me away on Homicide, Life on the Street. Then he blew me away again in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I was like, this guy can do anything, and he could, and he did, and God damn it, he will be missed. Poem number 1986, Challenge Accepted. It was only yesterday and just 2 poems ago when I wrote all of the poems from April to November are in paperback books, and by the end of the week there will be 3 more out, January, February, and March. I had already designed the covers for those books, so I knew that it wouldn't take very long at all to get them finished, and last night I finished them. I gave myself a challenge, and I accepted the challenge, and unless I did something wrong, they should be available later today or tomorrow. Actually, I did do something wrong. I titled the March paperback The Starry Dynamo instead of titling it The Starry Dynamo and Other Poems. The book cover has the title right, but the title on the spine is wrong, and I just tried to change it, but it can't be changed unless I start over, and I don't want to start over, so it can't be changed. Those are the rules of the game, but this is mostly not a difficult game to play. The books should be available later today or tomorrow, and the book that this poem will be in should be out the first week in January. That is another challenge that I happily accept. Poem number 1987, Roth. I don't read a lot of novels, but I've read a disproportionate amount of Philip Roth. I am a slow reader and a slow rereader, and for the past week I've been trying to reread Sabbath's Theater, which is one of my favorite novels, before I see a theatrical adaptation of it tonight. But I've only gotten a third of the way through. It was Maggie Estep who told me to read Portnoy's Complaint, and damn was she right. But if I were to tell you to read Portnoy's Complaint or A Sabbath's Theater, I might be wrong. As great as Roth is, he's not for everyone. The adaptation of Sabbath's Theater that I'm going to see tonight is not for everyone either. It got a positive review in the New Yorker, but a negative one in the Times. I sure hope the person who goes with me likes it. I already know I will like it. I might give that one a different title. Poem number 1988. Poem number 1988. Nobody is. Poem number 1988. Nobody is for everybody. Wrong. Poem number 1988. Nobody is for everyone. Nobody is for everyone. I know a fuckload of folks who can't stand Shakespeare. Folks you couldn't have paid to go see Shakespeare in the park, even if Andre Braugher was playing Henry V. There are probably even maniacs that don't care much for Andre Braugher. There are people whose favorite poet is me. Can you imagine? I can't imagine, but I don't have to imagine. People have said it to me, and I have to imagine that at least one of them isn't lying. And there are a lot of people who can't stand what I do, and that makes sense, because nobody is for everyone. Nobody is for everyone, but I truly believe that everyone is for someone. I truly believe that. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1989, Not Terrible. Yesterday was a good day at the office. My office mate Noble was there, which meant I didn't get to read as much of Sabbath's Theater on my lunch break as I had wanted to, but that was okay. I told him how in my daughter's film studies class they're watching Dr. Strangelove, and I was like, that's probably not even my 5th favorite Kubrick film. And Noble was like, if you were teaching a film class, what 10 films would you show? If you were teaching a high school film class, what 10 films would you show? He asked me questions like that a lot, and I rarely get pulled in, but I got pulled in. I limited the criteria to American native films, and I eliminated a lot of my favorites because I thought maybe they couldn't be shown to high schoolers. I couldn't finish the list yesterday, but I tried again today. I'm afraid that if I post the list, people will either argue with me or perhaps even worse, not give a fuck. But here. 1. 4 Silence, totaling under an hour running time. The Kiss, 1896, maybe not a narrative film. The Great Train Robbery, 1903. B. Falling Leaves, 1912. C. The Tramp, 1915. 2. Citizen Kane. 3. Singing in the Rain. 4. Some Like It Hot. 5. 2001: A Space Odyssey. I have the years written there, but I'm not reading them. 6. Paper Moon. 7. Do the Right Thing. 8. The Player. 9. Clueless. 10. Arrival. Many of my favorite films and directors and actors and actresses are missing from this list, and it's too white and male-centered, but it's not terrible for a first attempt. Maybe not good, but not terrible. All right, that's it. Thank you. Long-winded today. I appreciate you.